Hello ladies and gentlemen, here today we are talking about the Aegis quest, and there's a couple of things to talk about. First of all, how I think it's a meta chase, so regardless of what you think you have, if you don't have meta characters you're not going to be able to do very well on this. And I think if you're using mobile versus using a PC, you're going to be limited as well. But the most important thing to think about is that you need to get, according to the community, about between 30 and 40 billion per ticket. And you should, if you definitely got the bonus tickets, you should be able to do this, right? And like I said, it's a meta chase, so for some reason, whatever you put on your characters, in my experience, you end up with the same result every time. So a lot of players on mobile are getting like 30 billion whatever they do, and whatever I do, I seem to be getting between for the first team I get 130 billion regardless. Doesn't matter what I put, what cards I put. And as you can see here, Chizuru's cards are not really buffed, but she's got a chill card. I'm not even sure if this works, but I'm going to try today to do something different. I'm going to put the auto card on. As you know, the auto card is here, and apparently it's with all-star fighters. I'm like, what does that mean? Right, auto mode, you can't do ultimate moves. I don't want you to do that, but the school cooldowns will come down, and of course for some reason the chill works. I'm not sure about the burn, but for Athena set, this seems to be working very well. I was very interested in using the burn set, but I need some resources to boost these, and I just don't have them right now, right? But if you have the resources, you might want to try her burn set, because apparently some of the elements do work, right? At the same time, in my opinion, I think whatever cards you put on, you're probably going to get the same score. If I'm wrong, please feel free to put a comment in. I think you should put the latest meta sets. So whatever is the latest card set that you have that is fully transcended, put them on your characters. And then you need to choose a character that you're going to focus on. There's a lot of different setups for Mechagonets, and that's why I think, in fact, this is a good quest. This is good content because it's limited. They force you to run in here, put in your best fighters, and of course, because there's an element to consider. You can only use basically red, purple, and yellow. This might change, and then we're going to be all in a big problem, because we're going to have to switch over our nuts. But the point is, it makes you play the game, it gives you something to do, and that's a good thing. I think that's a good thing. Now, I have tried this with Kusanagi in place of Athena, but I think Athena's just got the nuts, so that's just worked out a lot better. But you can try other combinations. I'm telling you, in my experience, you will come up with the same score regardless, right? But right now, I've got Chizuru, Mai, and Iori, total red team for the first team, and then second team, it's Mama Go Nuts leading the yellow team, and Pi is just here as a meta to give reduce the grogginess. And really, it's just like, what? She's not even, literally just meta. If you have Akira or Pi, I heavily suggest putting them in. It doesn't matter what level they are going to make a difference. Now, a couple of things, right? When I start, I'm going to switch to Iori, and I'm going to do his super if I get the chance. And notice the boss's element has changed. That messes everything up. This can be good, this can be bad. There is a gacha element when you're playing, right? Because I do not want Mai to... She's done it already, and that's not good. So I'm going to switch back, and it's too late already. But what you want to do is switch over to Mai before she activates. Make sure you get the focus focus combination. And frankly, I would ignore all the alerts saying, "Oh no, I'm going to divine punish you," and oh my gosh. Okay, saying that, Iori has died, but that wasn't meant to happen. But this is why I'm like, this is bad, because you want to avoid the black tornado and you want to avoid his attacks that come in. And this is why I said when you swap, you want to be able to swap between your characters so that you can make sure they do focus rather than awakening, because the awakening takes 5 years to activate. Like here, and she's dead. She's already dead because she landed in the tornado, which is very unfair. So I'm just going to restart. I'm going to restart, and this is something I think you need to do because it's a gacha game. You cannot guarantee when the black tornado, where the black tornado will appear. You cannot guarantee that Chizuru will actually avoid it, or Iori will avoid it, or whether they will just stand right in a tornado and die immediately. So for me, I'm trying to aim for 130 billion. For you, it might be different. It might be 30 billion. But I think the strategy is to do your free PG ASAP, ignore what he's saying, and make sure that you can activate your focus for Mai or whichever character it is that has a limitless kind of attack. And if Iori wants to do a thing, that's fine. Just activate it for him. And she's done it already. She's done it already! It's like, okay. She's currently in Awakening. You can't see it on the thing, but it's there. And then if you in that case, you want to just activate Iori and then start to stall the clock. Mai at this point is kind of useless, but you know, if everyone's alive, basically speaking, it's going to be okay. But if they walk into the fireball, then you're in trouble. What you really want is to, hello, what are you doing? Because when he does his attack, of course, he will take away your awakening bar, so you can't do super or can't activate. Oh, there goes Chizuru. This will happen. But of course, with your reversal, you can gain time, avoid the super, and then activate. And I've got 136, so this is a good run. When he does this, he's actually going to be... okay, I was going to say it's going to be fine, but no. he's killed everyone. Normally, after the Divine Punishment, you're active. Dodge out of the way of that stupid black tornado. Everyone's going to die. And with Mommy Go Nuts, you do skill 1 only once, and then go straight into the cycles of the supers and get hit. Punishment. 186. Everyone's dead. Do the super to stall time after this. And you can still do decent damage. But at the end of the day, you need to have everyone alive to do the real damage. So keep an eye on your meter. When it turns blue, do the full super. And because of her rotation, she will go straight back into Limitless as soon as the super is finished. Unless you get hit, then you're in trouble because, of course, it's a stupid game. I'm just going to activate it one more time to make sure. Yeah, there we go. Divine Punishment. It's like, whatever. Just kill everyone. 218. Okay. What can we do? I should have got 300 or something, but I got 218. Well, considering you only need to get like 30, between 30 and 40 with each ticket, well, just accept it for what it is. So like I said, look at that. Somehow Team 1 did a lot more damage than Team 2, and normally for me Team 2 is the damage dealer. So there's a bit of gacha involved. Don't worry too much about it. If you can get over 40 billion per ticket, you're good. That's all you need to know. All right. It really doesn't matter about cards. I think it's all absolute gacha nonsense. It doesn't matter. If you feel like you need a bit of security, put a chill card on one of your characters who you're not controlling, and otherwise just mash to win. I hope that was of some help. Good luck to you. And again, if you're using mobile, if you could use a computer, I'm sure you will get a higher score. Good luck to you all, and good luck for everything else while we continue to play this silly game. Take care and Godspeed. See you next time.